Hi, I'm Helen and welcome to my channel. Today's class will be about Sthira and Sukha, steadiness or strength, and ease or comfort. And these are the two components we aim to achieve in every yoga pose. So we'll start standing on the mat, big toe mounds together with the heels slightly apart, palms in front of the chest, and close the eyes. Start to focus on your breathing, deep inhales, deep exhales, and just do a quick body scan of how you're feeling, both mentally, emotionally, and physically. So we move through today's class and we practice these poses. See if you can find the balance between strength and ease. And these lessons we learn on the mat, we can always take them out into everyday life. When you can apply steadiness and ease in your yoga poses, when you are faced with trying situations in the real world, you can find you can apply those principles there as well. All these lessons we learn on the mat, we can take them and use them in reality and make real improvements to how we live our lives. So slowly release the hands and open the eyes. Then take the right leg and step it behind the left foot. Inhale the palms to the sky and lean over to the left, stretching out the right side body. You can circle the right wrist with the left hand. Breathe here. Then inhale back to center and go over to the other side. So left foot behind the right leg, lean over to the right, maybe grabbing that left wrist. Deep breaths. And back to center, over to the left again. Maybe you can stretch a little bit deeper this time. And inhale, return to center. One more time over to the right, leaning over, finding that strength and ease in this pose. And then back to center. We'll move through some standing cactuses or cacti. Arms to the sky and elbows come back, lifting the chest, and then round in the upper back with the arms coming forward. So inhale, open the chest, and exhale, round the upper back forward. So just move in time with your breathing, and bring in a little bit of prana, energy to the chest area, opening the heart. Waking up the spine in time with your breath. Then palms to the chest. Bring the feet together and inhale the arms to the sky, and exhale, tip forward in a forward fold, so hands come down to the floor or to the shins. And we'll come into a halfway lift, so really lengthening out that lower back. Opening the hamstrings gently here. Deep breaths, core is engaged. Finding that balance, and exhale, hands come down. Plant the left hand underneath the chest. Inhale the right arm to the sky and bend the left knee. So right leg is straight. You should feel a stretch in the hamstring here, stacking the shoulders. You can look up to the top hand if that feels good on your neck. Breathe here. Then release down and over to the other side. So right hand plants, left arm releases to the sky. Bend that right leg. Left leg is straight. Twist is from the mid back. Breathe here. And then release the top hand down. Come up for one halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, come all the way up to standing. Palms to chest. So come to the top of the mat and we'll move through sun salutation, classical. So on an inhale, palms come up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Right knee descends to the floor. Inhale, chest comes up, palms to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands, lift the back knee, step back plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left knee descends. Inhale, chest lifts, palms to the sky. Exhale, palms plant either side of the front hand. Back knee lifts, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and descend. Inhale all the way up to standing, palms to chest. Inhale, palms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee descends. Inhale, arms to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, lift the back knee, step back plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps up, right knee descends, body comes up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, back knee lifts, tuck the toes, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift to the sky, palms to chest. One more round. Inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, knee to the earth. Chest lifts, palms to the sky. Exhale, palms come down, back knee lifts, plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale for a cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps up, left knee descends, body comes up. Exhale, plant the hands, back knee lifts, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, palms to the sky, palms to chest. Inhale, palms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, left knee descends, body comes up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, lift the back knee, plank pose. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right knee descends, palms come up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands, back knee lifts, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, palms come up to the sky, palms to chest, and just stay here for a moment, feeling all that prana energy coursing through you. Reconnect with the breath. Check in again with how you're feeling. And from here, inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And step or jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps up. Stay on the back toes, and we'll come into a low lunge. Plant the left hand and lift the right arm to the sky for easy twists. So try to keep the hips parallel here. That left hip elevated, and the twist is coming from the back. Deep breaths, steadiness and ease. Then lower the left knee and bring the right foot back. So you're coming into gate pose, so the right foot is level with the left knee. Inhale the body up, bring the palms to the sky, then tip over the extended leg. Breathe here, feeling that stretch in the side body, maintaining equanimity and steady breathing. Then bring the left hand to the floor. Plant the left foot and come into side plank. See, there's a couple of variations. You can have the foot in front, you can have the feet staggered, or you can stack them. Really engage the obliques on the lower side. Shoulders are stacked. Breathe here. Legs are active. Core is engaged. And then bring the hand down. Come forward to plank. Take a vinyasa or skip it. And we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Left foot steps forward. Easy twist this side. So planting the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Inhale the left arm up to the sky, trying to keep those hips parallel. Twist from the back. Steadiness and ease here. Sometimes difficult to breathe in twists, but just focus. And then plant that right knee, left leg extends. Come into gate pose. Palms come up to the sky and then lean over the extended left leg. So I'm leaning over my left leg here. Feeling the stretch in the right side body. And then lift back up to center. And we'll come into Vashisthasana, side plank on the other side. So planting the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Remember, you can stagger the feet or stack them. Engaging those right obliques. This is also known as strong arm pose. This is really strengthening for the whole body. Great for the core. Deep and equal breathing. Not panicking. Enjoying the side plank. And then hand comes down. Take a vinyasa or meet in downward dog. Whatever's good for you in your practice. It's your choice. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky, and exhale, right foot steps forward. We'll do this same sequence again. So planting the left arm underneath the left shoulder, right arm to the sky. So see if you can refine it a bit more this time around. Deep breathing. Sometimes it's good to know what's coming. Then exhale, the hand comes down, plant that left knee. Swing the right leg to the side and we'll come up into gate pose again. So palms lift and lean over the extended leg. So I'm leaning over my right leg here. And then inhale, we'll come back up. We'll move into that side plank with a variation this time. So you don't have to do it, but you can always give it a try. So stacking the feet, shoulders are stacked, and then maybe lift the top leg. So I'm a bit wobbly here, I'm trying to maintain my Sthira and Sukha. And then bring the hand down, keep that elevated leg lifted, try a one-legged vinyasa, and then exhale back to dog. And then second side, left leg to the sky, left foot steps up between the hands. Come into easy twist on this side. So planting the right hand underneath the right shoulder, left arm to the sky. Easy breathing, steady breathing. And then we'll drop that back knee and spin around, the left leg extended. Lift the arms to the sky and then lean over the extended leg. Feeling that side stretch always feels so good. And then come back up to center. Right arm plants underneath the right shoulder. Vashisthasana, side plank. You can lift the top leg if it feels good, if you want to challenge. And then when you're ready, we come back to plank pose. Take a three-legged vinyasa if it feels good. Upward facing dog, and then back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, reconnect, drop in with the body, and then walk the feet to the mid of the mat. And here in a forward fold. And then bring the body up to the sky, palms to chest. We'll come into a standing sequence now to really test our Sukha and Sthira. So come to the front of the mat, bring all the weight into the left foot, and we'll come into tree pose. So externally rotate the right leg. Toe can remain on the floor, or bring it to the shin or the inner thigh. Scoop that right glute under, engage the core, palms to chest, fixed gazing point, palms to the sky. So really root down to rise here, feeling the strength of that standing leg and the ease and comfort in your breathing. Make sure that jaw's relaxed and focus. Then release the arms straight up. Bring the right knee in and extend the right leg forward for standing staff. So this involves a lot of core strength. Really strong standing leg, hug into the midline, breathe. So it doesn't matter how high your foot is. Then bring the palms to the chest and we'll move into a seated twist. So the right knee comes behind the left ankle. Takes a little bit of maneuvering, this one. And then lift the arms to the sky, twist round to the left, hook that right elbow outside the left knee. Back is nice and straight. Twist coming from the mid back. Breathe, lengthen on the inhale, rotate on the exhales. And then come back forward. Bring the palms down. We'll step back to plank. You can move for a vinyasa or just go straight to dog. Whatever's good for you. Don't feel pressured to do these vinyasas. Sometimes it's good to do them every now and again. It really helps build your strength. And then jump forward to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, back up to the sky. Second side. So this time grounding into the right foot, externally rotate that left hip. Bring the left foot either to the shin or to the inner thigh. Really press into that standing leg. Fixed gazing point, core engaged, steady breath, tree pose. Feel your roots in the earth, holding you steadfastly here. And then the left knee will come into the center and extend the left leg straight out for standing staff. Keep both legs really active. That left foot is flexed. Deep breaths, using that core. And then the next transition is into that seated twist. So think about what that will look like. The left knee bends and it sneaks behind that right ankle. Seat comes down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, arms to the sky and twist round. This time to the right, hooking that elbow. As you inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, rotate. Deep breaths. You can always do this with a straight left leg if this is a bit too much. It does involve a bit of openness in the hips, this seated twist in this version. And then back to center. Plant the hands. Back to plank or back to dog, vinyasa, or just take dog, and we'll all meet there. So we'll do that again. Jump forward, forward fold. Inhale, palms to the sky, palms to chest. So grounding into that left foot, right leg comes into tree, so externally rotate. Bring that right foot to the thigh or to the shin or to the floor. Scoop that glute, palms to chest, and this time bring your hands into lotus mudra. So your hands are like a lotus flower at the chest. See if you can gaze down into your lotus. So really thinking about your Sthira and Sukha here. And then inhale, palms to the sky, standing staff. Core is engaged, legs are strong, feet are active. Breathe. And then palms come to the chest, and we'll swing this right leg back and come into Warrior 3. So this involves a lot of focus. I'm a bit wobbly here. Find that fixed gazing point on the floor. Really engage the whole of the back body. Hips are parallel to the floor. Back leg is bone straight. Whoops. If you fall out like I did, just come straight back in. Doesn't make you a bad person. And then seated twists. So can you lower without using the hands? I wasn't very graceful there, but it's a yoga practice, not a yoga perfect. So seated twist, round to the left again. Maybe you get a little bit deeper this time. Using that breath. Enjoying the twist. Twist always feels so good. And then face forward, plant the hands, maybe jump back to plank or step, take a vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. We'll all meet there. Take a free breath, and then when you're ready, exhale, bend the knees. We'll all meet at the top of the mat again. Inhale, palms to the sky, palms to chest. So second side, grounding to that right foot. Left leg is your tree leg. Bring it into whatever version is good for you. And the lotus mudra at the chest again. So gazing in between the palms. Bring your awareness here. See if you can embrace Sthira and Sukha. And then the arms will come up to the sky. That left knee comes into the center line, and extend the left leg straight out for standing staff. Gauge that core. Right leg is as straight and steady as can be. Left foot is flexed. Left leg active. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the palms to the chest and swing that left leg back and come into Warrior 3. Try not to put your foot down in the middle. Hips are parallel. Whole of the back body is engaged. Core is engaged. Fixed gazing point. Breathe. And then the transition is into that seated twist. So can you do it without putting your hands down? Left knee behind right ankle. Shimmy the hips, get them comfortable, and then twist round to the right. Breathe here. Lengthening on the inhale and rotating on the exhale. Enjoy in this pose. Steady breathing. And then we'll come back to center. Transition back to plank or downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa if it feels good for you. As you come up in upward facing dog, wiping the slate clean, back to downward facing dog. And from here, we'll jump through to seated, so grounding into the hands, jump or step up. Bring the seat to the ground. Knees are bent, feet flat to the floor. And we'll move into boat pose. So this is a great way to embrace Sukha and Sthira. Bring the lower legs parallel to the floor. You can hold on behind the knees, maybe release the hands. Engage that core and breathe here. So can you maintain steadiness and ease in this pose? Then lift the right leg and then the left. Just keep alternating between straightening the right leg and the left leg. You don't have to do this. You can just keep the knees bent. You can hold on, whatever's good for you. Always keeping a steady breath. Jaw is relaxed, Tongue is away from the roof of the mouth. And then maybe extend the legs, and we'll come back for low boat. So the body is hollowed out here. Really engage in the whole front body, zipping those legs together. Breathing. Holding on. We'll be over soon. And then release flat to the floor. Palms to the sky. And just surrender here for a moment. Checking in with the body. And then bend the knees and bring the feet parallel. Reach down and touch the back of the heels, and we'll come into bridge pose. So lifting the hips to the sky. Interlace the fingers underneath the back. And then bring the right knee into the chest and extend the right leg up to the sky for a one-legged bridge. So really grounding down into that left foot. Engage in the whole of that left leg, using the strength of the lower back. Chest is lifted, breathing is steady, maintaining equal balance in the mind. Sometimes there's a tendency to panic in these sort of challenging poses. And then release the right foot down, release the arms, bring the seat to the earth. Settle here for a moment before we go into the second side. So ground in both heels, lift the hips, bridge pose, interlace the fingers, this time with the other interlace, the awkward side. Ground into the right foot and left leg comes up to the sky. Keeping this pose as graceful and easeful as you can. Balancing that strength of the right leg with the grace of the left leg extended to the sky. Steady breathing. No panicking, relaxed face, relaxed jaw, and then the left leg comes down, release the arms, and allow the seat to come down. Just windscreen wiper the knees from side to side. Always enjoy doing this after any kind of back bend. And then bring the knees up, and we'll come into reclined Gomukhasana. So crossing the right knee over the left, and then reach up and grab the feet with the hands. So if the feet are out of your reach, you can always just hold on to the backs of the thighs. This is an external hip rotation. Breathe here. Sometimes it's good to do this on the back because you maintain integrity in your spine when you do it reclined. Whereas when you do it sitting up, you may find that the back rounds. I think it's always good to do different variations of these poses because you get different perspectives, different sensations, and you learn something new about yourself and about your body. And then release, and we'll come to the other side. So left leg on top of right knee, grabbing those feet. This side is a lot more awkward for me, and you may find a difference in both sides. Just work with it, accept it. It's where your body is now, and it's the only place it needs to be. Keep breathing here, observing the sensations, maintaining that balance, Sthira and Sukha. Comfort and ease, and steadiness and strength. And then release. Extend the right leg straight out, and then bring the left knee over bent for a reclined twist. Maybe look over that left shoulder. Doesn't matter if the left knee touches the floor or not. All that matters is that you feel some sensation and it's not pain. And then come back to center. Extend the left leg out straight on the mat. Right knee comes over to the left side. Maybe look over the right shoulder. Breathe here. Winding down the practice now. Coming to the end. You worked hard in this class, so you totally deserve a nice Shavasana. They say it's the hardest pose of all. And then bring the knees in one by one, give yourself a little squeeze. And then when you're ready, release the legs out, let the feet flop open. Arms by the sides with the palms to the sky. Allow the fingers to curl towards the heart. Back of the neck is long, the chin is tucked, and surrender into the earth. Today's class has been about finding the balance between Sthira and Sukha. Here's a poem about balance called Somewhere, Somehow. There is a dimension where life hovers, neither good nor bad. Life somewhere out there, in its raw, pure energy, devoid of judgment and petty complication. Life for the taking, in its magnificence, interconnected as one, in harmony, its sole reason for being. Death being only one small part of the cycle, no more, no less significant than the other. Every moment precious, blessed with meaning. The yin, the yang, like clockwork, skillfully woven, their threads entwined, interlaced into the fabric of life and death by forces higher than our own. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes, coming back into the body. Interlace the fingers over the head for a full body stretch. Bring the knees in one by one and give yourself a squeeze. Then when you're ready in your own time, just roll over onto the side into the fetal position, keeping the eyes closed. And then when you're ready, just push yourself up to an easy seated position. Bring the palms face up on the knees in a symbol of receiving and inspiration. Just reconnect with the breath, reflect on the class, think about how you can use Sukha and Sthira in your own life. Bring the palms to the chest, then raise them to the third eye. Bring them to the lips, then back to the heart. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Thank you for joining me in class, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.